Remember when telling time meant a flick of the wrist and a glance at a tiny digital display, often packed with cool extra features. It was a simple, yet futuristic accessory that practically everyone seemed to have. But how did these little marvels, once a luxury item, become so incredibly common and cheap in the 1980s? The secret to the widespread affordability of 1980s digital watches lies in a powerful combination of rapidly advancing microchip technology, the precision of quartz crystals, and the efficiency of mass production methods that drove down costs dramatically. Initially, digital watches were cutting-edge and expensive, first appearing in the early 1970s. However, the subsequent decade saw incredible strides in miniaturization and manufacturing processes. The integrated circuit, or microchip, became smaller, more powerful, and cheaper to produce. This tiny silicon brain replaced complex mechanical gears, significantly reducing assembly time and material costs. Paired with a tiny, vibrating quartz crystal for super-accurate timekeeping, these components formed the heart of every digital watch. As manufacturing techniques improved, companies could churn out millions of these chips and crystals at a fraction of their original cost. Fierce competition, especially from Japanese companies like Casio and Seiko, pushed prices even lower. They refined assembly lines, automated processes, and sourced components globally, making digital watches one of the first truly mass-produced personal electronic devices. This surge in affordability meant that digital watches were no longer just for early adopters or the wealthy. They became accessible to students, teenagers, and everyday workers across the globe. Suddenly, you could have a watch that not only told time but also featured a stopwatch, an alarm, and even a calculator or a tiny game, all for a price that wouldn't break the bank. It transformed personal timekeeping from a luxury into a functional, fashionable, and fun accessory for almost everyone. One insider detail is that the Japanese watch industry embraced quartz technology much faster and more aggressively than traditional Swiss mechanical watchmakers. This strategic pivot allowed them to capture a massive share of the global market with innovative and affordable digital models. It was a true revolution, making advanced personal technology available on a scale never before seen. This era paved the way for many other personal electronic devices we take for granted today. So, what began as a high-tech novelty quickly became a ubiquitous symbol of the 1980s, thanks to relentless innovation in electronics and manufacturing. This made personalized, accurate timekeeping and extra functions affordable for millions, profoundly changing how people interacted with technology and their personal style. It was truly a little piece of the future, right on your wrist.